Okay, and you can either be a noble, princess, knight, wizard, witch, ranger, squire, peasant, rogue, or fairy.
Dude, be a princess.
Okay.
Princess Dat Beetle.
Copy that. Here we go. Ready?
Enter your character's name. Dat Beetleton. Got it.
Yep.
It's generating the story.
Good.
You are Dat Beetle, though, princess living in the kingdom of Laria, and you wake up in a big feathered bed and you're clamoring outside your door. A knight rushes in to tell you the king has been assassinated and speak monarchy works.
Wait, wouldn't that be your dad?
That would be, yeah.
And you're just like, let me talk to this new dude. Completely just not have a
And
funeral
wouldn't
or
the
anything.
princess take the throne as well instead
Oh
of
yeah.
someone else?
Yeah, some random person's like, oh, I would like to vibe.
You are not exactly sure what this means, but your knight helps you get dressed and you follow him out of your room. What do?
Stab the knight.
Stab the knight.
Yes.
First blood. I seen that coming.
Okay. You stab the knight. You tell your knight to go wait outside and you engage him in hand-to-hand combat. You succeed. You lie about your motivation, saying you wanted to see if this were the case. Imagine being bested by someone with no combat experience and you are a trained
I mean, she
soldier.
might have combat experience, you never know.
She might, yeah. Okay, what do?
Go meet the dude. Go meet the new king.
Hello, I then drink his spine.
Yes.
Drink his spine. You go meet the king. You arrive at the king's chamber and he is indeed in a bad mood. The king tells you that an assassin killed his predecessor and now you are the last bastion of hope for the kingdom. Then why is he the king?
Yeah, wait, why is he the king? That makes no sense.
What do?
Thank you.
We tape his fingers together.
Okay, tape his fingers together.
Yeah. I wonder if that'll actually work.
You tape his fingers together. You tape the king's fingers together and begin to apply pressure. The king begins to struggle and then falls silent. You step back to ensure the king's death.
He killed him by taping his fingers together. Damn, she's cold. She's just murdering everyone.
She is. Okay, what do?
Take a horse and leave.
This won't hurt. Hold on.
You take a horse and leave. You arrive back at the home of your knight, where a feast is taking place in your honor. Ah yes, after I murdered
Yeah,
the
after
knight
you
and
murdered
the
the king. Yeah. So honorable.
You enter the feast hall and are welcomed back by the townsfolk. What do?
Light the place on fire.
This is one evil princess.
Yep. And they welcome her back with honor.
You light the place on fire. You leave the feast hall to go back to your room, but see several armed men with crossbows aiming at you from the shadows. You cast a fire blast at them, setting some of them on fire. Okay, so I didn't set it on fire. I just casually left and then set some random people with crossbows on fire with sorcery. What do?
Wait, are they dead or not?
It just says setting some of them on fire.
Okay. Kick them in the knees.
You kick them in the knees. You hit two men in the knees, knocking them into the spear that sticks into the ground. Wait, there was a spear?
Apparently
you
there was a
run
spear
to
in
the
the ground.
knight's head and make a powerful chop at his neck, killing him. Holy
Damn.
shit! I just wanted to kick someone's knees, but
Yeah.
instead I just executed someone.
Yup.
This princess is on a murder spree.
And she,
Okay,
no
what
one
do
has
you-
caught her yet.
Nope, what do you do?
Go back to the feast. We have some work to do.
You go back to the feast. The townsfolk refuse to listen to you anymore. They want a hero, but you don't feel like one. You will leave this place and never return. What do you do?
Pull out a minigun and kill them all.
Yes, pull out a minimum.
Yes. Pull out a minimum.
You pull out a minigun and kill them all. You pull out the minigun and open fire on the crowd. You manage to kill over 100 before you are killed by a bolt of lightning.
Wait, you died?
Okay then. We died apparently.
That sucks.
But then it says, what do you do?
Enemy taken out.
Get revived. Simple as that.
You get revived. The new king hears of your deeds and recruits you into the royal guard. You live a long
Okay.
and prosperous
What?
life. Where is this story going?
I don't know.
I just murdered a bunch of people with a minigun, and apparently there's now a new king.
He's like, hey, I heard
somehow.
about what you did.
And then he's like, you know what? You can be part of the royal guard. Okay,
That
what
makes
do you
sense.
do?
Steal the king's toenails.
Okay.
Ultimate accelerant here.
You steal the king's toenails. You are now a revenant, a soldier of the king. Your powers have grown and you have become the
Let's
instrument
go.
of the king's justice.
I knew we should have
stole-
stolen his toenails.
I stole his toenails and became an extremely powerful
You just should
soldier.
rip off his toenails and become the world's best soldier.
Okay, what do you do?
Buy an aquarium.
You buy an aquarium. The king demands that all revenants follow his lead. He is just a ruler and will usher a new era of peace. I
Okay,
just
the game
wanna
does
buy
not
a
like
fucking
aquariums. It just let us buy an
man.
aquarium. Make an army of pigs.
Check out over there. Okay.
It just it's like the medieval era, and just some random
Yeah.
princess pulls out
Pulls
a
out a
minigun.
minigun and just kills
and
everyone.
Kills people.
Okay.
Okay, you make an army of pigs. You make an army of pigs and start to march on the nearest city. What do you
Let's
do?
go.
Marking our surroundings.
Kill everyone in the town
Okay.
or in the city.
Might be something good there. Half the squads remained. Enemy spotted.
You kill everyone in the city. There is no point in conquering the city. It was a pointless endeavor that will only drain your strength. Instead, you march on an even bigger city, one that is filled with even more sin and corruption. What do you do?
Command the pigs to kill everyone.
Enemy trap
You
spotted.
command the pigs to kill everyone. You march your pig army into the city center, and eventually the king comes to meet you in a car drawn by giant spiders.
Okay.
A revenant. It is an honor to finally meet you. What do you do?
Eat the spiders.
Need to recharge my shields.
Oh, in order to continue playing, I need to make an account.
Damn.
Sad.
Very sad.
You need to record that.
Will do.
just the story, just the story that we just went through.
I like how he killed the king by literally taping his freaking fingers
His
together.
fingers to the chair and he just
And
died.
he just died.
Got one spotted.
Heard that.
Let's check it over there.
Okay, so you wanted Fantasy and a wizard, right?
Yes.
Okay. And Dard is his name, is D-A-R-D.
Yourself up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got one spotted.
You are Dard, a wizard living in the kingdom of Lariat. You have a staff and a spellbook. You finish your long journey and finally arrive at the ruin you've been looking for. You've come here searching for a mystical spellbook of great power called the Book of Essence. You look around and see nothing but rubble covered in a thick layer of dust and dirt. You've searched all over the place, but still no book. What do you do?
Become a paleontologist. Or just dig. Just say dig.
Okay. You dig. You dig through the dirt with your hands, and a few moments later you manage to find some scraps of parchment, which you examine. Some of the writing is very faded, but you begin to make out a set of instructions. What do you do?
Follow the instructions.
Reloading.
You follow the instructions. As you follow the instructions, you begin to feel tired. The spell requires one to chant a certain incantation while spinning a magic circle, while concentrating a certain green essence. What do you do?
Wait, what? Repeat that?
You follow the instructions. As you follow the instructions, you begin to feel tired. The spell requires one to chant a certain incantation while spinning a magic circle, while concentrating a certain green essence.
Do that. Do the spell thing.
I'll just say complete the spell.
Yes.
Contact with target.
You complete the spell. You've created a powerful protective barrier around yourself. The barrier prevents any physical attacks from damaging you unless the attacker possesses supernatural strength or is a mage. What do you do?
Make a bubble.
You make a bubble. You blow a bubble with your invisible air, and with your invisible
Invisible air. Damn, I didn't know air was
and
visible.
and watch it float around the room. Then you concentrate on summoning your sword. Once the sword appears in your hands, you start flinging firebolts at your enemies. Wait, where did the enemies come from? There were enemies? Huh?
Apparently so.
I just made a bubble, and apparently there were enemies.
As
do
there
you do?
should be. Eat the enemies.
Okay. Oh, I have to verify my email. I am a genius. Hold on.
You are a genius. Oh my god, my my freaking heat shield died right as I started healing. That sucked. What is our teammate doing? This is the last person. Ah,
Okay, and you said eat the enemies, right?
yes. Consume.
Consume the enemies. I will type that in instead.
Good. Our teammate better win this. I'm gonna be so mad. Oh my god.
You consume the enemies. You start to consume your enemies with flames. The enemies burn as you absorb their essence. Then you hear someone shouting at you, "Stop attacking, we are your friends," you hear. What do you do?
Morph into a jaguar.
You morph into a jaguar. You turn into a large black jaguar, which leaps upon a nearby throne and begins to fiercely claw the chair apart. I was hoping they transform into something that could help me fight. Where the fuck is this story going?
I don't know.
What do you do?
What is this, my teammate? Okay, good. If he didn't win that, I would have eaten a book. Oh, eat a book.
There we go. I was about to say eat a book.
Yes.
You eat a book. You dive into a nearby chest and eat a tome that you find inside. The book tastes foul, but helps you recover some of your expended energy. You transform back into your human form. What do you do?
Into my human form. Remove one of my teeth. Yeah, that's just...
I cannot spell, apparently.
That's unfortunate.
You remove one of your teeth. You pull out one of your teeth and throw it on the ground. You've awoken the dragon within. Your
What?
essence is no longer human, and you feel an increase in power as your body undergoes a powerful
Let's go!
change. We are a dragon by pulling out one
Yeah,
of our
by
teeth.
pulling out a tooth. Incredible.
Okay, what do you do?
Search for rocks.
You search for rocks. You find some large stones to hurl against your enemies. You pick up a large rock and start to lob it at an enemy. Your sling ability has increased. Your reach is 5 feet. Okay,
Let's
we're
go.
just in a fucking combat scenario now, I guess.
Yeah.
What do you
Just
do?
enemies come out of nowhere. I would like to implode the rock.
Your champion. Guess I'm the jump
You
master.
implode the rock. You shape the air around the rock in a way that it naturally wants to turn into a sphere. The rock is crushed as the air
Okay.
pressure crushes it. So, okay, we literally did what we just did. We
Yeah,
imploded the
we
rock.
imploded the rock.
What
Yes.
next?
Now, go burn down a city.
You burn down a city. You begin to concentrate and cause a firestorm to erupt from the city, causing mass destruction. Then you transform into a dragon once again. What? Okay. I
Alright.
apparently went from a dragon, picked up some rocks, lobbed them at enemies, imploded
Yep.
one, and then became a dragon again.
That's how it works.
Yes, what do you do?
Summon a worldwide swarm of mosquitoes. Trust me, it'll be worth it in the long run. It's all a part of the plan.
Spitfire here.
You summon a worldwide swarm of mosquitoes. You concentrate and summon a horde of mosquitoes. They swarm into the city, laying eggs along the way. You eventually stop concentrating, and the dragon's blood stops protecting you. You are overwhelmed by bites. Okay, that's great.
Well, maybe I should not have done that.
You're the one that said you wanted to summon the
I-
mosquitoes.
Trust me, it's important for later on. We're gonna need those mosquitoes.
Okay, what do you do?
Morph into a giant mosquito.
Attention. There is a new
Extended heavy
kill
mag
leader.
here. Level 3. There's a new kill leader. I can use that.
You morph into a giant mosquito. You fly around the city, absorbing bites and trying to avoid being crushed. You've suffered over 100 bites. You start to feel strange, and a wave of sleepiness washes over you.
Wait, what? How? Why are we avoiding being crushed if we're a giant mosquito?
And why are we suffering over 100 bites if we're
Because there's a the other mosquitoes, the small mosquitoes are
They
attacking
don't
us.
eat each other.
Yeah, they do if
But
it's
okay.
a giant mosquito, Declan.
Okay, what do you do?
Become a bounty hunter.
Thank you. I need light ammo.
Just a mercenary giant mosquito.
Thanks.
You become a bounty hunter. You are now a mosquito, and you lay eggs.
Okay.
Your population explodes and you have become a giant tropical mosquito. Yes, because that's totally what a bounty hunter would do.
This is the way.
This is the way. Becomes a mosquito. I feel like that's memeable somehow.
Yeah.
This is the way. It morphs into a
Just
mosquito.
morphs into a giant mosquito and lays eggs.
Okay, what do you do?
Overtake the city with your children.
Frag grenade here. Flatline here.
Rings close for 30 seconds. Let's turn it up, mates.
You overtake the city with your children. You begin to develop a kind of mental connection with your children, and you can
Aw,
sense
how
what they
wholesome.
sense. You are overwhelmed with the feeling of being one with your children, and you feel peaceful. Your population has exploded to trillions.
Oh,
I-
damn! You overtake the city and then you just start having a good bond with your children. So wholesome.
It's the best way to have a bond with your children.
Exactly, by overtaking
What do you-
cities.
What do you do?
Well, I think we gotta expand our population more.
For them shots.
Okay. How about establish colonies?
Yes, establish colonies.
Optics here.
You establish colonies. You begin to establish multiple small communities on the outskirts of the city. Your population grows and there is literally nowhere left to go. You become huge insects with a complex social structure. Holy shit.
Damn.
We're going advanced now.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Either a care package is coming in or the sky's just happy to see me.
You, I don't know, go to the barber shop.
You go to the barber shop. You enter the barber shop. Your senses detect 3 sentient beings within. You sense 2 men inside, a hulking barbarian and a smaller but powerfully built warrior.
Why is there
What
no
do you
barber?
do? They're dead. The mosquitoes ate them.
Yeah. Get a fresh trim.
Setting a portal.
Mosquitoes gotta look good when you're taking over the world, you know.
You get a fresh trim. You walk into the barber shop and head to the barber, who is busily trimming the beard of a large man in front. You tell him that you wish to get a trim. What do you do?
Get a trim.
Okay.
You got it.
You get a trim. The barber snips some hair from your side. The barber shaves the entire side of your face. He then begins cutting your chin and cheeks.
Suck the barber out of existence.
You just go in and ask for a nice trim as he's trying.
Giant. Just imagine you're a barber and a giant mosquito walks in. You're giving him a trim and he just starts sucking you out of existence.
This is a superb story.
Explore this way.
Suck the barber out of existence. You suck the barber out of existence. You grab the barber and suck him into your mouth. He screams as he is digested, but soon is silent as you spit out blood. You feel the trickle of blood running down your chin. What do you do?
Let me think.
Damn. Giant mosquito comes in, just starts shaving the mosquito, and then just dies.
He's just like, you know what? I don't like this haircut. You're gonna die now.
You're going to the Shadow Realm, Jimbo.
Become
Extended heavy mag here. Level 3.
become an aristocrat.
Optics here. Heavy ammo here.
You become an aristocrat. You've become an aristocrat. Your head is freshly shaven and you smell of lemon and lavender. You now have the power of speech, which you may use to converse with other people. Sick. So we went into the barber shop, killed a man, and we have now learned how to speak.
We can now talk. Let's go.
What do you do?
Communicate with the town folk about the Venezuelan economic crisis.
Keeping an eye on that spot over there. Optics here.
One of my recommendations for townsfolk was Pokemon. Communicate with the Pokemon about the Venezuelan economic crisis. Do you want to do that instead?
Yes.
Okay. Communicate with the Pokemon about the Venezuelan economic crisis.
I feel like the app is just gonna have a seizure.
Body shield here, mate. Level 4.
Actually, I'm gonna take that.
Optics here.
Checking out over here. Evo shield here. Level 3.
You communicate with the Pokemon about the Venezuelan economic crisis. You begin communicating with the Pokemon. One says, I beg you, my friend, help us, and we can be fast friends. The second one says, what do you do?
Wait,
it
what?
just doesn't finish, it just doesn't finish, it just says the second one says, and that's it.
The second one says,
I think we broke it. I think we
Yes.
legitimately broke it. What do we...
command your children to kill the Pokemon. We're going for mosquito world domination.
You command your children to kill the Pokemon. The gigantic mosquito beast begins to fly towards the two Pokemon. It emits a horrible shriek that causes the two Pokemon to fly away in fear. Flying types, that's good to know. What do we do?
Wait, we didn't kill them, they flew away?
Yeah, they just flew away in fear.
Chase after them.
Another squad's attacking. Focus. I've been hostile right here.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yes.
Oh, did you die?
No, my teammate died.
Just us now.
Oh.
mate.
You chase after the Pokemon. You chase the Pokemon as they run around in circles. Your dragon instinct kicks in and you are able to keep up with them. The Pokemon are frightened and confused. What do you do?
Rings closing in 30.
Suck them.
Suck the Pokemon, got it. The first recommendation before I even started typing Pokemon was Barber.
Suck the barber. Yeah.
Do you want to do suck the Barber or suck
No,
the Pokemon?
suck the Pokemon. Suck the
Okay.
Pokemon.
You suck the Pokemon. You lunge forward and begin sucking the blood from the thigh of the first Pokemon. Your
Let's go,
tongue
suck
has
those
become like a
thighs.
tube of sharp teeth used for feeding. What do you do?
Rings moving and we're all out.
Consume.
That's it, just consume.
Yes, consume.
Okay, you consume. You begin to consume the flesh, swallowing it down your throat. The Pokemon is so fast and you fall to consume enough of it. You become slightly weaker. Your mental process is slightly slower. Okay,
Damn.
because I just ate a Pokemon.
Yes.
What do you do?
Regurgitate it for your children to eat.
Putting up a heat shield. I spotted an enemy.
You regurgitate it for your children to eat. You begin vomiting up blood. Your body begins to break down and you die hours later. You become a
No.
martyr for— Wait, you become a martyr for the working class, huh?
Let's go! The working class!
What do you do?
I mean, we're dead. Take the form of one of your children.
2 enemy squads left. Charging my shields.
You take the form of one of your children. You become the child of a well-to-do family. You are abuzz with energy as you explore the palace. I think we're out of the mosquito scenario and we're in something completely different.
Yeah.
Yep, what do you do?
Hang on, I'm about to win / lose maybe.
Okay. Wait.
Let's go! It's the second game of one now where we're just playing AI dungeon. We're just vibing. Okay, wait, we're some random child in a palace now, right?
Yes.
Okay, go to school.
The Apex champions.
Exactly, except with more mosquitoes.
You go to school. You enroll your son in the best private school in the
Wait, I
city.
thought we were a child, hang on.
I thought
Something
we were
in
the
right
son.
here.
We enrolled ourselves.
Yes. A child that has a child, that's...
What do you do?
Become the sun.
Okay, S-O-N or S-U-N?
S-E-U-N. Just become the sun. You've
become the
enrolled your
sun.
child into school. You've now morphed into the sun.
You become the sun as you illuminate the minds of generations of future aristocrats. Your stars are the writers, artists, and other creative types. Your children achieve great things. This is
What?
the beginning of the end.
Wait, what?
We've
Wait.
broken it.
I don't know what just happened.
What do you do?
Burn everything.
You burn everything. You awaken. The room is dark and filled with smoke. Your ears are still ringing. You see the dragon still standing above you. It slowly begins to crash down towards you. I think we broke AI
Yeah.
Dungeon. I think we actually broke it.
Yep.
Do you want to keep going or do you want to
Yes,
do
keep
something
going.
else? Okay, what do you do?
Lick the dragon.
Lick the Pokemon?
Yes.
You want to lick the Pokemon?
Yes, lick the Pokemon.
Okay. Pokemon. You feel your tongue begin to burn. The dragon's mouth is only a few inches away. You
Okay.
hold the Pokemon tightly in your hands as you look into the dragon's eyes. Okay, so you just
The
summoned the...
drag- Dude,
We
just
just summoned the
summoned a
Pokemon
Pokemon
out
and
of
started
nowhere.
licking it as a dragon is about to kill us. Okay,
It's like, it's your death wish.
just pet the Pokemon.
Cut the Pokemon?
Yeah, yeah.
You cut the Pokemon. Your hands begin to bleed. The pain is intense, but you
Wait,
ignore
what?
it. The Pokemon's
No, I
fat and
Declan, I
meaty
said
neck
pet the
feels...
Pokemon, not cut the Pokemon.
Oh, I said you want to cut the Pokemon.
I
and you
didn't,
said
I thought
yeah.
you said pet. Okay.
Oh.
We just-
The Pokemon's fat and meaty head feels amazing in your hands. Jesus,
Well,
that's
alright.
morbid. Pikachu's fucking
Thank you,
dead.
Bangalore.
We killed. Pikachu's fucking dead. Thank
Yeah,
you, Bangalore.
I... Thank you,
Thank
Bangalore.
Bangalore. Hold on. You want to do that?
Yes,
thank
thank Bangalore.
Okay.
Gonna check out over there. Could be good. If it's
You thank Bangalore. The world explodes inside your head.
What? Wait,
And ash fill your body. You scream as your bones are broken and your flesh is torn. The dragon's mouth has closed. Your vision fades to black. Ah,
that
yes,
makes
we
sense,
thanked-
actually.
We thanked Bangalore and then died.
Yeah, we just said thank you, Bangalore, and then the dragon's like, alright, I've had enough of this guy.
I've had enough of this insane person. Let's
Yep.
kill him. Alright, what do you do?
Start a militia of murky swamp women.
You start a militia of murky swamp women. You awaken in a violent explosion of pain. Your flesh is torn to pieces and blood pours out of your body. I think we're legitimately
Yeah, I think
dead.
we-
I don't think we can restart.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, imagine you're dying and your final thought is, I'm gonna start a militia of murky swamp women. And your body's just exploding.
Well, let's see if we can. Let's see if we can try something else. What else can we try?
Yeah.
No,
Is there
no, like,
anyone
what
that-
else can we try? I'm still in the story. You want to try
Oh.
something else?
Okay, I don't know, kiss your wounds. That'll fix it, trust me. I'm an expert. I'm a doctor.
I can't believe this is where drink your spine came from.
Yeah. Just some guard was like, hello, and I just drank his spine and he screamed in pain as he died.
You kiss your wounds. Your tears trickles down your cheeks. You look down at your body. The explosion took place of a vehicle, a motorcycle, in your
Wait,
body.
what? A motorcycle? There's a motorcycle in our body now? How?
You're dead. You have become one with the revolution. What?
Okay, I don't...
I,
We got killed by a
What?
dragon and then all of a sudden a random
let me
motor...
reread that. I think we legitimately
Yeah.
broke AI Dungeon right now. because
Yeah,
this
reread
sentence
that
makes
whole
no
sentence.
sense.
Reread
Your
that.
tears trickled down your cheeks. You looked down at your body. The explosion took place of a vehicle, a motorcycle, and your body. You're dead. You've become one with the revolution.
Okay, noted.
So let's try, okay. Let's go back to the main menu. and
Yeah,
try
yeah, yeah,
something
start a
else.
different one.
So which one was the worst?
Thanks.
No, it's not that they're... It's that literally the AI can't comprehend anything.
For all the other ones except
Yes.
fantasy?
Yeah, fantasy is like the only good one.
Are you sure? I don't think it could comprehend anything of what we were doing.
It's a lot better than the other ones, trust me.
Okay. Okay, so noble, princess, knight, wizard, witch, ranger, squire, peasant, rogue, or fairy.
Must be a witch.
Okay. Enter your
Tharacos.
Tharacos? How do you spell that?
Tharakos.
Enter the name of your pet alligator. Okay.
Henry Senior Junior the Fourth.
Senior Junior. Okay, so it's Henry Senior Junior the Fourth.
Yeah.
That's the name of my alligator.
Name of your pet alligator.
Henry Senior Junior the Fourth.
Yup. That's him.
You are Tharacos, a witch living on the edge of the medieval kingdom of Valerion. You have a wand and a pet alligator named Henry Senior Junior the Fourth.
Let's go.
As you sit in your swamp hut mixing a magical potion, you hear a knock at the door. You open it and see Henry Senior dying of tetrodotoxin poisoning.
That
You
makes
hate
sense.
going to the village to get supplies, not to mention all the bandits that lurk there. So apparently my alligator can knock
Yeah,
on the door.
Henry Senior Junior the Fourth is dying of death.
What do we do?
Cure the alligator. Attempt to cure the alligator.
You cure the alligator. You spend the rest of the day and night mixing various potions and brewing ingredients. Okay.
Let's go.
What do you do?
Apply the cure.
You apply the cure. You throw down a jar of... Oh, quest complete. Find a unique ingredient for a spell.
Let's go. We did it.
You
We're the
apply
best.
the cure. You throw down a jar of a toxic orange liquid. You get a large knife and catch Henry as he begins to feel the effects of the potion. That sentence makes no fucking sense at
Yeah,
all.
why do we have a knife?
You throw. It starts out with you throw down a jar of a toxic orange liquid. You get a large knife and catch Henry as he begins to feel the effects of the potion.
Henry's like getting cured and you just randomly stab him. You're like, you know what, I may have spent all day making a cure for you, but I don't like you anymore.
Okay,
I don't have any heavy ammo.
Get heavy ammo. That's the next
Yes,
quest.
get heavy ammo.
You get heavy ammo. You grab a large amount of anti-magic bolts. You then oh, okay, well that makes sense. You then go get an assortment of knives, spears, axes, and anything else that can be used as a weapon. What do you do?
Cure, just... I don't want Henry to die, we just met, you know?
You cure Henry. You pour out more of the potion into a feeding tube. You then apply it to his gills with a thin metallic brush. He starts to feel better and begins to get more energetic. You call
Let's
out
go.
to Henry. What do you do?
Form a militia of murky swamp women.
Got it. You form a militia of murky swamp women. You call for all the murky swamp women in the area to come gather.
Let's go. Give the murky swamp women weapons.
Give the Pokemon weapons.
No, murky swamp women. The Pokemon will come later in the story, trust me.
You give the murky swamp women weapons. You tell the women that they need to get used to working as a team if they are to stand a chance against the lawlessness of the area. They begin to tear up weapons and practice fighting techniques.
Why are they tearing up
Aw.
weapons?
I don't know.
Alright.
I think we broke the game.
Raid the local town with the militia. Or with the women, or whatever.
You raid the local town with the women. You make the decision to lead a raid on the nearest town. You gather up all their women and children and anything of value and carry them out by rope attached to your sailboat.
I don't think that's what I meant.
What?
We probably should have said militia, but that... Okay.
You probably should have said murky swamp women so that
Yeah,
they
true.
could at least understand.
Yeah. Kill the children.
Kill the chicken. Oh, I already typed in children, okay. You kill the children. You are immediately sick. You hate children. You spend the next hour
Let's go.
vomiting over the side of the boat. You hate the children more than you hated anything in your life.
That's
You don't even
true.
kill the children, you just vomit over the side of the boat.
I hate children, dude. I hate them so much.
What do you do?
Command the murky swamp women to kill the children. I think it's necessary. It must be done.
Let's go over here.
You command the murky swamp women to kill the children. You're hesitant about the idea, but you have decided that the only way this is going to end is with them dead. What do you do?
Execute the command. I swear it's gonna be like, you execute the commander.
You execute the command. The murky women begin to stab, slash, and gut the children.
Oh,
They
okay, never
scream as
mind.
they-
Never mind.
They scream as they die. You can hardly
God.
watch, but you are ultimately satisfied that they are dead. You look around nervously.
Let's go.
What do you do?
Invade the city with the murky swamp women, of course.
We're already running circles for fun. Hit the ejector seat.
You invade the city with their murky swamp women. You bring the women into the city to raid. You find many weapons and valuables in a few hours. You're then approached by a human that looks like he wants to join. You accept his request. What do you do?
Wait, repeat that?
These swamp women. You bring the women into the city to raid. You find many weapons and valuables in a few hours. You are then approached by a human that looks like he wants to join. You accept his request.
Oh, no. Only
That's
murky
it,
swamp
just-
women allowed.
How do I put that? Hold
Just say kill the human. I don't know.
on. Okay, kill the human.
Exactly.
We're like, yeah, you can come with us. And then
Yeah.
stab him.
Actually, I better change that.
You kill the human. You grab your weapon and stab the human in the throat. He dies instantly and joins the rest of the dead. I thought he was about to say join the rest of the militia.
Yeah,
I was like, what?
That doesn't really make sense, but okay.
You decide you're hungry and begin to search for food. What do? Eat the Pokemon.
Yes, eat the Pokemon.
Okay.
I need light ammo.
Eat the spiders.
Light ammo here.
Oh yeah, I forgot we did that.
Eat the spiders or eat the Pokemon?
Eat the Pokemon.
Apparently eat the chicken is another option.
No, eat the Pokemon.
Enemy over there.
You eat the Pokemon. You find a large stash of humans in the basement of a jewelry store. Who has a large stash of humans
I don't
in
know.
the basement of a jewelry store?
Probably a giant
Barely,
mosquito.
you most likely. You barely hesitate to kill them. They're only human. What's the big deal? You hear a couple of the women scream. What do? They weren't even Pokemon. They were just straight up humans.
Yeah, those were not Pokemon.
But we could just walk it.
What do?
Eat them.
Eat the humans. Got it.
Yes, exactly.
Tossing up some amped cover. Charging.
You eat the humans. You begin to eat the humans. You manage to devour 6 in about 10 minutes. Damn, that's really quick.
Yeah.
It takes a little longer than normal to finish up hungry even after. What do?
Hang on. I'm fighting.
Giving my shot.
Eat. Something.
Okay, gotta eat something.
Yes.
You eat something. You're still hungry. You begin to feel nauseous as your stomach protests. You have no choice. You have to eat something. You find a bag of nutrition bars and eagerly eat. What world? There's nutrition
I mean,
bars.
Declan, we literally lit up an entire town hall with a minigun. I don't know why you're surprised.
That's true. That's true. We did. We just pulled out a minigun as a princess and just killed everyone. Okay,
Yep.
what do?
Last one. We clean up good.
Wait, did you eat the nutrition bars or did you just pull them out?
You find a bag full of nutrition bars and eagerly eat one.
Oh, okay. Give birth to a living diamond.
Okay. You give birth to a living diamond. You feel fine after eating. You find the idea of becoming a mother appealing. You see flashing lights and hear sirens in the distance. Ah yes, there are
Wait,
now
what?
police.
The police are after you. They know that you gave birth to a diamond.
There wasn't even any mention of a diamond. It just says you
Just-
see flashing lights and hear
Yeah,
sirens in the
just
distance.
say birth the diamond. Or birth the diamond.
You birth the diamond. You look around and find that you are in a lit room. You wince as you realize you're in the middle of an invasion. What?
Okay.
Huh? I don't think we can. I don't
I don't
think
think we can give birth to a diamond. Damn.
Rings nearby.
We just went from one setting to another.
Yeah, we did do that.
Over there.
Say,
Prowler SMG here.
5-round burst. High rate of fire.
fight off the invasion.
Okay. Fight off the invasion. You kill 2 homunculi with a knife before one of them lands a lucky blow and takes you down. You die content that you killed them. Ah yes, there was an invasion of 2 humans.
Yes.
And I killed all of them.
Good. As you should.
That was a weird story.
3 times in a row.
Wow, okay.
We're just, yeah, playing AI,
Power
well,
of the
playing AI,
AI
dungeon.
dungeon.
AI dungeon brings wins. That's the only time I've won 3 times in a row, by the way.
You are the Apex champion.
Oh, so that's a new record.
Yeah, it is. Let's see if we can keep it going.
I need to plug in my headphones. Give me a second.
Okay.
So what do you do?
Form a cult of ominous bubbles.
You form a cult of ominous bubbles. You find yourself in a dark room with a strange voice in your head. You're scared and alone. You begin punching the bubbles as they float past. You laugh maniacally when you manage to completely deflate one.
Let's go.
We killed a bubble.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Form a militia of living bubbles.
Okay. The first recommendation was murky. The game
Yeah.
knows what we want.
The game knows.
You form a militia of bubbles. You do it again and again. You begin to laugh maniacally. The bubble people seem to like you a little more as you kill several of them in rapid succession.
Okay. Why do you think it's like you? The bubble people. You're just killing them, and they're like, oh, I kind of like this dude.
I kind of like this, man. They're killing the annoying people.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Kill the rest of them.
You kill the rest of them. You burst through the wall with a knife and begin stabbing whatever moves before stabbing whatever moves before before collapsing from exhaustion. The bubble people gather around you and begin to congratulate you. That was cool, one of them says.
Okay. You're just killing all of their people, and they're like, "Damn, this guy's kind of cool."
Damn, this one's cool.
Go into town with the bubble people.
Go into World War One.
Yes, say that. Go into World War One with the bubble people.
Reloading.
Oh, I think I have to use letters, not numbers.
Wait, what? Oh, okay. Yeah, World War One
Ready to fight.
with bubble people.
Making contact with enemy.
You go into World War One with the bubble people. You go into World War One with the bubble people. The bubble people are fun to fight with, but you begin to feel bored with the usage of the same tactics over and over. You decide to invade Mount Silver Mist.
With the bubble people. Okay.
Invade the mountain with the bubble people.
Yes. We have an army. Started World War One with bubble people.
You invade the mountains with the bubble people. You fly the bubble zeppelins. Oh god, that's
Bubble
terrifying.
zeppelins.
Near the mountain while your horde walks up the mountain. You begin to laugh loudly when you notice the mountain turning into a giant cloud.
All right.
Okay, what do you do?
Command the bubbles to kill everyone in sight. Or command the bubble people.
To kill everyone in sight.
Yep.
To kill everyone in Spanish.
Yes. Kill
I typed in S in Spanish as the first one. You command the bubble people to kill everyone in Spanish.
Yeah. There's like, I want you guys
Okay.
to kill everyone, but do it in
You
Spanish.
command the bubble people to kill everyone in Spanish. You laugh maniacally as you watch the bubble people kill 3 soldiers that were attempting to escape. You feel the mountain descending back to earth and begin to run. Okay. That had nothing
Right.
to do with Spanish.
Yep, but the bubble people did kill them.
What next?
Kill more bubble people, because they seem to like it.
Relative.
You kill more bubble people. You run to the nearest bubble house and begin killing the bubble people inside. You hear an alarm begin to blare and begin killing the bubble people in order to shut off the alarm.
Damn, okay.
What do you do?
Let me think.
Partialities. No pressure.
Go talk to a police officer.
Go talk to a police officer. You clamber out the Zeppelin you were in and begin walking down to the rafting house the villagers were hiding in. You see a man dressed in a uniform you recognize as a police officer. What do you do?
Beat him to death with an avocado.
I don't even know if I spelled avocado right.
How'd you spell it?
Avacado.
It's avocado. Avocado.
There we go. Beat the officer to death with an avocado.
Yes.
You beat the officer to death with an avocado. You walk into the rafting house and begin applauding the work you did. This is a really smooth system setup. The
Yeah.
man turns around and you begin to yell out to him in an agitated state. We didn't even kill him with an avocado.
Okay,
We just went in and said, "This is a really nice system."
Say
setup."
stab him with an avocado.
Stab him with an avocado.
Yes. Trust me, it can be done.
Trust me, Abe, it can be done. Huh?
I said trust me, it can be done.
I heard Abe can be done.
Nah. You have the brain cactus of a tortoise.
You stab him with an avocado. He falls to the floor, bleeding profusely. That was for my dad, you say. You stab him a few more times
What?
and begin
This is
pulling
so
out his
weird.
internal organs to throw on the fire.
What did he do? He was a police officer. Now I want to know the lore behind this. What happened to this person's dad? What happened to the commander of the? We need to know what happened to the commander of the Bubble People's father and why he stabbed the police officer with an avocado.
Find out what happened to the Bubble People's father.
Say, reminisce about your father.
Level 2.
You reminisce about your father. The man begins to get up. Don't move, you say. You pull out your knife and begin to stab him repeatedly. Help, he cries. We didn't
Okay.
even
Damn, we
reminisce
didn't
about
get
the
any
father.
lore.
You didn't get any lore.
Say shove an avocado in his mouth.
Fuck them Julian. Drop set coming in.
You shove an avocado in his mouth. The man is no longer moving and the fire is beginning to die down. You pull out an apple and begin to peel it.
Lovely. Now say reminisce about your father.
Okay. You reminisce about your father. Your stomach begins to grumble. You laugh and slice open a bag of chips. What about that apple? You stuff your mouth full of the delicious chips and walk outside to eat. You hear screaming out the window.
We didn't even reminisce about our father.
Exactly. We went from a fantasy setting to a modern setting. too.
Yeah. Go investigate the screaming.
Investigate the Pokemon.
No, investigate the screaming. Trust me, Pokemon will come later on.
You investigate the screaming. You jump off the porch and begin to run towards the screaming. A giant zeppelin flies near
It's the
you.
bubble people.
They've come for revenge.
Yeah.
You grab a few bags of fruit and throw them at the occupants as the zeppelin begins to fly away. That had nothing to do with the scurry.